One of the comments I received on my last vlog was, what can people who are not US citizens do about the voting problems in the United States? What do you think? Is there something that people outside of the United States can do about the voting problems in the United States? And those problems are things like low turnout, voter suppression, stuff like that. Let me know in the comments. Happy Friday, Paul Talkers. I'm shooting this on Thursday night, which is the 6th day of NaNoWriMo. I wrote some words, even fewer than I've been writing. This is a bad pattern, but at least I'm vlogging every day of it. This has been a weird day. They announced Toy Story 4 today, and I immediately leapt on the Team Please No Toy Story 4 bandwagon. Pixar, you got away with something that's almost impossible. A trilogy where people like all 3 movies. Why are you gonna mess with that? And then this evening, Brianna Wu tweeted something about how she'd made a mistake and she was fine with saying I was wrong and then explaining what happened. And she noted that she wished more people would do that. Once she posted that tweet, a bunch of people on the internet started responding to her with ways in which they had been wrong and admitting that. So I responded to her to let her know that I was wrong, because once I was one of those humanism instead of feminism thinkers. You know, before I learned more. And now I am feminist as fuck. And then she retweeted it! So I've gotten a lot of attention on Twitter because Brianna Wu retweeted my tweet about being feminist. That's a winning day right there. If nothing else had happened today, that would be a winning day. Because she retweeted that, lots of her followers, her tens of thousands of followers, saw what I had said, and of course I was immediately challenged by various people who were asking, why? Why not say humanism or equalism instead of feminism? So I gave them my elevator explanation, which is to say, how would I explain it during the duration of an elevator trip? Feminism in its name indicates the people who are hurt by sexism historically. Humanism doesn't, equalism doesn't. Men are generally, throughout history, the oppressors, not women. Women are the ones whose rights, privileges, and freedoms need to be raised to the level of men, so if you obscure that, you're missing the point of the movement. Feminism is an important word and an important name for the movement because it highlights who we're helping. There are a lot more to my feelings about feminism than just that, but again, elevator explanation. Now let's talk NaNoWriMo. Today I only wrote 1,124 words. Sad, just sad. This brings my total up to a very measly 5,815 words. I'm about half where I want to be. Story-wise, Brayden has started to play around with this new thing that she has. It's kind of like a magical thing. It basically looks like a laptop, but it acts like magic. And I'm actually going to read you an excerpt from it right now. The laptop's name is Tambootie, which I explain in the story. I'm just going to let you guess for now. Anyway, I just wrote this today. The laptop floated over Brayden's face and then opened a bit wider so the screen was fully visible to her, then stopped. It just hung there over her face in its uncanny way as she looked up at it from the bed. "This would be excellent for watching porn," Brayden said with a grin. "What sort of pornography would you like to watch?" asked Tambootie. "No!" exclaimed Brayden. "I mean, I don't want to watch any right now. Can I command you not to speak in the future if I ever am watching porn?" "Yes, I can accept situational triggers for macro behavior," Tambootie responded. "Yeah, okay, consider that a command. Do not talk with me while I am watching porn unless I specifically tell you to speak. Trigger is set." "Not that I ever watch porn very much, but you never know," said Brayden. Tambootie had nothing to say about that. So that might give you a little idea about the mood of this story. It's not an entirely serious story, and I'm enjoying writing these scenes. So hopefully this will be a story that people will enjoy reading as well. I'm gonna wrap it up there and remind you that this banner over my head is there because I'm holding a fundraiser all month. It is a fundraiser for YWCA, who help out 500,000 plus women and children escape from and recover from situations of domestic violence, sexual assault, harassment, stalking, etc. As with many such organizations, though, they could use some more money. So I'm gonna raise them some money, hopefully with your help. Click on the banner to go through to my fundraiser. You'll also get to watch my 1,000 subscribers thank you video in that fundraiser page. If you can donate any money, I'd appreciate it. If you can share that page or that video, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you like this update video of mine, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe below. And in the comments below, feel free to tell me your thoughts about Toy Story 4, feminism versus other labels for the movement, and my story excerpt. As always, thanks for watching, and tomorrow will be an even better day.